Hello everyone, this is Siddharth, and in this video we will be solving another question from the list that I have shared in the starting of this playlist. So if you don't know what we are doing, we are making a playlist and we are solving all those questions which are related to each other. The concept that we are learning and using in the first question, we will be using that in the second question as well and in the third question, so that we can able to build patterns and able to retain these standard processes and methods for long period of time, and intuitively we can solve other question as well which are related to these concepts. So I would suggest that you can start watching the videos from the hash one of this playlist, that is two sum, and in the description also I will share all the questions that I have already solved, and also I will be solving in the upcoming videos. And also the full documentation of this playlist is available on my GitHub account. You can check that out as well, and you can clone that repo as well. So now let's start solving this question, that is the string match. So in this question, this is an really interesting question. It's not straightforward. You have to read it for 2 to 3 times to able to understand this. So this I is representing that the current number that we are on should be smaller than the next number. And if we are encountering D in this given string, then the number that should present at this index should be greater than its next number. That's what we have given in this condition. So, and currently we are on two pointer approach, so obviously we will be solving this question using two pointer. Now I will suggest that you can go and try to like solve this question using two pointer, and then you can come back if you like haven't able to solve that. So let's see how we will be solving this using two pointer. So let's take this array, the sorry, string id. So id. Now total number of possible permutation that we have to consider is equals to n plus 1, where n is the length of this given string, that is 4. So 4 plus 1 is 5. So we have to consider total 5 permutations starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 5. So now from this you are getting clear idea that we will be pointing our end pointer to the n, and low pointing to the 0 value. Now we will be encountering I, then we will be storing the value of low at that index, and we will be incrementing that. And also if we are encountering D, then in the result array that we have to return, we will be storing the value of I and then decrementing it. So this is the concept. So really easy. That's what also the LeetCode has given the tag of easy to this question. Now let's try to solve this as well. So first we have to make two pointers. So start is equals to 0, and int end should be pointing to the last element. So let's first make an array as well that we have to return. So int result is equals to new int, and the length of this will going to be, let's first define the length of this string, that is going to be s dot length. And now let's increment the length of this by 1. Okay, as we have to consider n plus 1 integers permutation. Now end will be pointing to this value of n. Okay, now while this start is less than end, now what we have to do, we have to use in for loop. So for int I is equals to 0, I should be less than n, and then I plus plus. Now we have to check for the current number, that will going to be s dot char at index I. If that is equals to I, that is this I, if it is equals to I, then the number should be lower than its next number. So what we can do, we can store the value of low here. So we can do like this, result and I is equals to low, then plus plus. Okay, or sorry, this should be start plus plus. So this will be storing the value of start into this, and in the else part we will be encountering this d. Then we have to store the value of high, or we can say end, and then we can minus it. So this will ensure that if we are encountering I, then we will be storing the number which is smaller than its next number. Otherwise, we are storing the number which is greater than its next number. So after doing this, uh, we have to like do it for the last number as well, where we have to restore. So result of n should be equals to the value of low, and then we will be returning this result. Okay, now let's try to run this as well. Or sorry, this should be start, and here we have already done this I, and then let's try to run. What's the error apart from this? Okay, so s dot char at index I is equals to I. So what is the issue here? Okay, so this should be like single quote. Now let's try to run. Okay, now let's try to submit this as well. Okay, so we have successfully solved this question. So thank you, see you in the next video, bye.